Now, the National Executive Committee of the NPP has held its first meeting after the suspension of the chairman, Paul Afoko. Now, this is in spite of some happenings at the front of the party. Now, Mr. Afoko is said to have declared the meeting as illegal.
The meeting, attended by the party's presidential candidate, Nana Akufo-Addo, and his running mate, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, was expected to review the Electoral Commission's forum on proposals for a new voters register, the outstanding parliamentary primaries, the party campaign team for 2016, among others. Conspicuously absent was the party's General Secretary, Kobina Ejapon. It was unclear why he was not at the meeting. The back windscreen of his car was smashed during a recent steering committee meeting after he had gone into the meeting to notify the executives of a summon he had received following a suit challenging Afoko's suspension. A statement issued on behalf of Paul Afoko and signed by his spokesperson Nana Yao Osei described the meeting as illegal.
Right, now let's stay with the NPP. Quickly, let's join Mr. Perry Okujeto, the Deputy Communications Director of the NPP, the party's first NEC meeting after the suspension of Mr. Afoko. Now, Mr. Okujeto, grateful for your time tonight. And the meeting came off despite the fact that there were some concerns raised about whether it is legal or not.
Well, right. Let me say good evening to your team and also say good evening to your listeners. Yes, the meeting came off this morning and this afternoon. Two meetings, actually. A National Executive Committee meeting and then also a National Council meeting. These two meetings came off this morning and then this afternoon. Very successful meetings. Very healthy deliberations as a party, straightening out the way forward and setting the tone towards building a united party for the 2016 campaign. The atmosphere today, I'm sure your reporters were at the party headquarters today.
Right.
And the smiles, the brotherliness, the candor, for a very long time now, you will not find good news coming from the Asylum Down headquarters of the party. I think today the spirit of the NPP is back. We are all energized towards the leadership of the party, the flag bearer and the running mate, Nana Akufo-Addo, as well as Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, in making sure we energize the party in delivering victory for the NPP and the people of Ghana 2016. So basically, that's in summary, that's what the mood of the party is like today.
Are you able to tell us if every person invited did attend the meeting?
Yes, I would say out of about 100 and a little over 100 people, over 90, 95 people attended the meeting.
And key, of course, one of the key absentees was your General Secretary. Is the reason why he couldn't attend the meeting?
Well, as I'm told, there has been no official information as to the reasons why the General Secretary did not attend the meeting.
And of
there
course,
has been no official communication.
No official communication.
As to the reasons why he did not attend.
And is the party not worried about the fact that there is a court case against any meetings of that nature before a case that is in court is heard?
Right. You realize that our party is a law-abiding party. We're a party that has touted our respect for the rule of law. We have not only spoken about it publicly, but we're a party that have displayed our respect for the the rule of law. This is a party that is led by a lawyer of great repute, and I'm referring to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Even the acting chairman of the party today is also a lawyer of very, very, very high repute. So issues regarding legality are things that you would realize that we will take very seriously in order not to plunge the party's image into any legal tussles that will create problems for us as a party. So the legality of these issues have been discussed, and I think we are on course. We're on the right track. We have not disregarded or gone into any illegality.
You earlier said that you had never seen the kind of perhaps the unity amongst party members, party leadership, as you saw today at the meetings. How would you react to the concerns of others that the meetings held today will further deepen the cracks, if there are, in the party?
I don't think so, right. I'm saying this because I've been a staffer in this party for a certain number of years. And I know what it takes when that spirit gains a certain level of acceptance within the party. I've attended such meetings before, and the meeting I sat in today takes me back to what it used to be. So I know what I'm talking about. For the last 18 months, I do not think we've had this kind of atmosphere in the party. Not to fault anybody, but we've not had this kind of atmosphere in the party. Especially when every now and then news coming out of the party headquarters is usually negative. Either, I do not even want to go back into the kinds of things that have happened regarding such meetings. And an example is the last meeting that was held on the 23rd and the things that happened even before that meeting took off. So for us in the NPP family, it's great news. The party is poised towards making sure that we pull each other together, in making sure that we discuss our issues, resolve them, and then move towards planning a campaign, putting together a campaign team, announcing that campaign, and then beginning to work as a unit towards taking on our opponents, projecting our ideas, alternative ideas towards the governance of our country, projecting our policy and policy statements towards how we think this country should be governed better, instead of the sort of quagmire this country finds itself in today. And as we go along, once these issues are put behind us as a party, we will jaw on the other side with the NDC in projecting our image as a party and providing an alternative to the Ghanaian people so that we can be voted into office, so that the things that we talk about can be implemented for the development of our society.
Perry, I'm grateful for your time tonight. Perry Kujato is the Deputy Communications Director of the NPP there, talking to me about the two meetings held today, of course, one in the morning and the other in the afternoon. But precisely what others make of this meeting, particularly the concerns that this is a National Executive Committee that has been sued and the case is in court, and the fact that it went on to hold a meeting that has been asked not to, and the fact that the man that has been asked not to continue as the chair of the party is still acting in that capacity. We'll try to reach the Executive Director of the Ghana Institute of Governance and Security on this particular thing and what it means for the party as far as this is concerned. David has just joined me on the phone line, David Agbe. David, I'm grateful for your time tonight. Quickly, the Deputy Communication Director of the NPP is suggesting that the meetings that were held, the fact that they've been told not to hold such meetings, and the fact that the party has gone on to hold such a meeting is in no way going to affect the party. He is suggesting that it will rather begin to show fruits by way of unity in the party. But others have argued that this will continue to cause disaffection amongst factions in the party. Let me pick your brains on this.
Yes, right. Thank you so much. I think that within the MPP and the encyclopedia of MPP today, I think that the event was quite colorful to see almost about 95 senior members, coming together in the party. It's a very good one. The anchor of a political party is to have meetings to deliberate on various kinds of issues. But as to whether the meeting that they attended today is constitutional is a matter that we all need to, try to interrogate. Because here we are that the national chairman has been suspended, and some people within the party has actually taken those matters to court. And so there is a difficulty. The party is in a dilemma. And so the legal battle, they need to actually fight that one. And they shouldn't forget that we are in a democratic, regime, and so everything needs to be done systematically, such that they will respect the constitution of their own political party. If they are not able to do that, then it means that they are trying to somersault their own political party, which is not good at all. And so they need to respect their own political party and try to find an amicable way of settling the internal conflict, which is not good for them at all. They should try as much as possible to, solve the internal conflict. Seeing the unity, seeing the semblance of, if I could say, a certain unit of command, that all of them are rallied behind the leader, which is Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo today. It's quite heartwarming for the party followers, and that is what the followers are yearning to see. And so today's meeting is a good success for them, but they need not to also forget of the fact that somebody also equally has a certain reasonable right, and his right is that delegate has voted for that person. He wasn't appointed. He was voted for. He was an elected member. And so anything that they are doing, they need to pass through the test of testing their own constitution, whether the action of suspending their party chairman is constitutional or not, which the General Secretary of the party, Kwabena Japan, has said that, it was unconstitutional. And so they need to digest it, they need to deliberate about it, and find a way of, trying to water down such that Ghanaians or the followers of their party will see a certain semblance of unity.
David, I'm grateful for your time.